What is up, everybody? Guy on an adventure here, doing a check-in. I know the camera seems to be a little bit blurry. The light is not the best, but rest assured that shortly there will be a camera that will be coming in play like I've mentioned before. I have just finished recording and editing the song that I'd done on previous vlogs for this vlog channel. I know it's a little cloudy. This camera is an old Android. It is dying fast, so I do the best I can with it. Today's going to be a little bit of a somber vlog and a little bit of an announcing of what's coming to the future. There's really no good way to put this. As you guys know, last year, actually a month ago, well, actually a year ago this month, if I can say it correctly, I moved to Michigan. I have been in this current place for about a year. I finished out the daily vlog that I was doing at this current place. And then I announced that I was no longer going to do the daily vlog because right now with work schedule and what I'm doing to try to save to get to where I want to be in the vlog, life happens. And with that being said, there is no real good way to announce this other than when I moved into my house. I have two roommates. I have the lady who owns the house, and I had another upstairs roommate whose name was Tony. Yesterday, Tony's best friend came by, because Tony lives there, but he also spends some time at his girlfriend's house. Yesterday, Tony's girlfriend came by and announced to us that around 5:30 to 6 o'clock yesterday, Tony was at his girlfriend's house, and he had passed away. They said it was sudden, it was quick, and there was no suffering. I didn't know Tony the best. I mean, living a year with the man himself, well, I'll tell you more about that in a second. Tony was an easygoing guy. I mean, I did talk to him several times out on the front porch where he'd be sitting in his chair. And we did have several conversations where I sat there and I vaped or I smoked a cigarette, depending on what nicotine habit I was at the time. We had a few conversations about life. And about 2 weeks ago, I went on a vacation with my work. And I sat out on the front porch with Tony, and we talked about the recent lightning storms. And as you can tell in my vlogs, which I've posted recently, I've done a couple lightning storm vlogs and have showed you guys what happens out here in Michigan. We talked about how he had enjoyed watching those vlogs and also watching the lightning storms and so on and so forth. Little did I know that conversation was going to be the last conversation I was going to have with Tony. Because when I returned from the vacation, Tony had been spending time at his girlfriend's house, the house in which he passed away in. I've been here for a year, and this is my first Michigan person that I've known or been close to. Even though we weren't the closest of friends, we had several conversations and passings in the hallways where we'd talk about our days. That somebody has passed away. Last night I went through the shock and realization that Tony wasn't coming back because he had spent time at his girlfriend's house several times before. He'd be gone for 2 to 3 weeks at certain times. And I would be awaiting to see him again to catch up with what we were doing. Unfortunately, from this point forward, that is not going to happen. I lost a good friend's father of mine last year to cancer. I know that Tony, or T as I called him, had some medical problems. They said it was quick and that he went fast. So there is the, not comfort, but betterness in that, knowing that he didn't suffer when he went. However, we are at the house stuck with the heartbreak of that event happening. I know that in the morning I'd be getting up and going to work. I would be listening to him because sometimes he'd record on the TV in the old it's not TiVo anymore. You can just record live TV. That's how I'm dating myself by saying TiVo. In the morning when I'd be getting ready to go to work, I'd hear from his room playing Price is Right with Drew Carey, Wheel of Fortune, things he had taped from the day prior. And today I woke up and the house was silent upstairs. There was no Wheel of Fortune. There was no Price is Right. And it kind of set in that feeling that he was gone. So I want to talk about a couple other things that are coming up in the vlog, but I do want to give a big moment of silence for my roommate Tony, who has passed away. It's not easy. I've definitely not begun to mourn. Like I said, we weren't the closest of friends, but it was still somebody that I'd spent at least 365 days in a house with, so I knew him pretty darn well. So, right now, this moment of silence, this is for Tony. It is not easy to put this vlog together today, especially since I've been doing the storm chasing recently, and we had talked about the storms and how he had liked them and how he'd lived here his entire life, and I could go on and on and on about things we talked about, but Tony, you will be severely missed. It hurts without you. But these are one of those things that happens in life. And oddly enough, this is not my first roommate to have passed away. I've lost 2 others in the past. But this one hurts a little bit deeper and on a different level because he was the first roommate that I had in my general vicinity in Michigan since I have moved from California to here. So, Tony, thank you for the memories. Thank you for the chats we had on the porch while you sat in the chair. I remember on the 4th of July, we sat there and we watched the fireworks go off. Thank you for allowing me for at least 1 year to be a part of your life, albeit the end chapters of your life, but I am severely blessed and humbled to have been a part of the end of your story. I'm glad you didn't suffer. And I do wish the best to Tony's immediate family, which would be his girlfriend. I know he has a daughter and family members. I wish the best to you. Tony was one of the easiest roommates that I've had and one of the better guys that I've met in this life. So Tony, rest in peace, good sir. You will be severely missed. But as you know, when I moved in, I told him, I said, if you ever hear me in the room talking to myself, no, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to my vlog channel. And now I think we are at 53 viewers that when I got here, I was only at like 25. It's growing slowly because I haven't given as much time as I would like. But he knew what I was doing. So this one is for you, my friend. With all of that being said, going forward, as I know, as supportive as he was for my vlog, I have recently just got the 2022 Farmer's Almanac. It's a little cool handy dandy ring in the corner where I can hang it. As you know, those who follow my channel, eventually I will be branching out and traveling more. This should have a pretty accurate reading of what is to come for us based on prior events in 2022. So this is going to come in handy in the future vlog. I'm going to use it to kind of plan my trips. In the year 2022, I will be still busy working at my work and managing what I am managing. There's no doubt about that. But I'm actually getting to a point in life, even though recent events, which I will not discuss here, have definitely drained the old bank account. That's life, and you learn to roll with it, and that's the vlog, and that's why I post it. So that maybe the 53 viewers that are out there that still support me and watch see that on the days that it's really rough to get through, that life, you still get through it. You keep your head high. That's for dang sure. But we got the old 2022 Farmer's Almanac, if I could speak. There's a lot going through my head. Knowing me, I'm a sentimental guy. I will probably write an inscription on the front page to how I feel about this current situation with the passing of Tony. So when I open it up and I'm making these plans, I remember a good fellow and a good guy who understood what I was doing. And that when I'm out doing these things, to remember to take that piece of Tony that I knew for a year with me. I don't think that I have much more to say that other than there's a camera coming. The song has been recorded. I've got to do final edit on that. We have the almanac, so I know about the weather around here. Still storm chasing. I know with the algorithms in Facebook, I'm going to not be put on the front page, and they're not going to like me a bunch, and there are some channels that will care about that. I'm a little bit more punk rock. I don't. If there's 53 viewers in 20 years, that's 53 viewers that I reached that I didn't have before, and that's what matters to me, whether it's 53 or 5.3 million, which would be great. The fact is I'm doing it. It's something I set out over a year ago to do with my first vlog, where I was leaving my house in Pollock Pines to move forward to be where I'm at right now, where I eventually met Tony. I don't think there's much more to say other than it's been a somber vlog. Take time to love the ones that you are close to and the ones you are around, because time is short. We don't have tomorrow. We're not promised it, so make sure that you make the best of it, as we've talked about in prior vlogs. And really appreciate every day that you do wake up, and that every second that you do have does count, and it does matter, because it really does. Even on the worst of days and the saddest of moments, it really is a great ride and a great journey. I've told this to several people before. You can't have mountaintop experiences if you don't have valley lows. And with that being said, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new here, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when I upload the rest. For all we know, today could be the rest of the rest. That's how quick it happens. Thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing more of you soon, and hopefully putting more videos up for you to see more of me, which should be coming in the next year. I know last year I talked about a few plans, but work comes in the way, and that's what happens. All right, guys, over and out.